It's giving me this warning that says your Cricut needs to be updated before we can cut with this Gypsy. Would you like to update your Cricut now? So all I have to do is hit yes. I'm just going to run through this whole thing. Part 1, please power off your Cricut. So we're just going to turn it back off. Hold down the stop button. This is going to be very similar to updating, well, it is an update to your firmware. And it's going to be like a video I showed earlier for updating for Shortcuts a lot or for Design Studio. We're just going to go through it with the Gypsy. So hold down the stop button, wait, then turn on the power button and wait 5 seconds and listen for the beep. Okay, eventually it'll beep. There it goes. And now we're going to press OK. Now it's going to update your Cricut and it's going to go through an entire bar screen to update this process here. Okay, so we're going to wait for that to happen. And I'll come back to you when we get through it. It's going to take probably, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes, okay? And you can see the green lights are on. That's showing that it will update. This is going to be off, and that's fine. That's how it should be. It's going to go through the process, and I will come back to you. Okay, this is finishing, and it's uploading, and it just turned on. It said cartridge not found. It's fine. It's still continuing to update. It's almost finished, but the Cricut machine just clicked on, so I wanted to show you that that's normal and that's okay. And I think it's finishing. It's still on this updating your Cricut part 1 screen, but that was finished as this came on. So we'll just kind of see what happens as we go through it. When you have your Gypsy plugged in, I just want to point out to you, it will say cartridge not found, and that is because you will not have a cartridge in your Cricut when you're using the Gypsy, and that's fine. Now it says to do the same thing for part 2. So we're going to power it off again. Okay, we're going to hold down the stop button, and then we're going to hold on the power button and wait for it to beep. Beep. Okay, there it goes. Press OK, and now it's going to go through update part 2. I will come back and show you what happens next. Okay, we are kicking back on for update of part 2. It's going through the last little bit of this updating process here for part 2. I'm not sure how many parts are to this. So far, part 1 and part 2 of this update has taken about 30 minutes. I'm not sure if that's average or not, but that's how long it's taken me. It says insert cartridge or use Gypsy or Cricut Design Studio now. So that's an update completely. And now it says congratulations, you have successfully updated your Cricut. So that's pretty cool. That's a new function altogether with this new update to the Gypsy. When I first used the Gypsy, it did not ask me to update my Cricut Expression. So once I updated my Gypsy, I now have this update to the Cricut Expression as well. So that's pretty neat. All right, so let's see if we can do this again. I have orange textured cardstock. This is from American Crafts. I'm just going to place it gently in here. I'm going to try to hit my load mat again. It's going to suck it right in for me. And as you can see, I have all 9 of my little leaves on here on this 12 by 12 layout, and I'm just going to press this cut button. It tells me to make sure that my pressure and my blade depth are correct. I have my blade on 6th. I can actually turn my pressure all the way up to max, and I can hit OK. Now it's going to either say stop or pause if I need to stop or pause the cutting for any reason. Stop will cancel it altogether. Pause will just hold off until I need to come back to it and do what I need to do. Alright, so we're going to let this cut out, and I'm going to show you the greatness of what we're doing with this project for fall.